Marcus.
Yeah, it's your boy Marcus Smith, also known as Akers, also known as Coolest Guy in Sports. Back with another overrated or underrated. This time I have Kevin Love on the menu. Is Kevin Love overrated or underrated? In 11 games in the 2018-2019 seasons, averaged 18.4 points per game, 11 rebounds, 2.1 assists, shooting 37.9 from the field, 38.6 from the three-point line, 89% from the free throw line as well. That being said, is Kevin Love overrated or underrated? Now, Kevin Love is not a star player anymore, and he's not the player that most people thought he was going to be when he left the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves was a very, very bad team when Kevin Love was putting in those outrageous numbers like 26 and 13, 15 rebounds per game, whatever he was averaging. But Kevin Love is no scrub. He is a all-star caliber type of player, despite winning a ring with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he definitely helped LeBron James and Kyrie Irving on that championship squad. He never was that type of player in Minnesota, but people kind of expected him to be when he teamed up with LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. But we got to understand that playing with LeBron James, Kevin Love basically became a spot-up shooter and a big man that was main responsibility was spacing the floor. He took a back seat to win a championship and then go to the finals. And it's nothing wrong with that. We saw the same thing with Chris Bosh, but sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to sacrifice your individual stats for the good of the team, and that's what Kevin Love did. But Kevin Love, to me, is still a top big man in the league. Some people are calling him overrated because he just signed I think it was a four-year, $120 million extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he deserved that money, and he deserves to be on a winning caliber team. It will not surprise me if the Cleveland Cavaliers try to trade him next season during the offseason or before the NBA trade deadline. He's still a valuable big man that can get you 18 and 10 a game now. He's been a little injury prone over the years. He's only played 11 games this season, but he's still a viable player. I do not think he's overrated. I think he's actually underrated right now in the course of his career because, like I said, he can still get you 18 and 10. I think Kevin Love is a future Hall of Fame player. The days of him dropping 36 and 15 and 40 and 20, those days may be over with, but Kevin Love is still a solid big man that can get you 20 and 10. And he's a player that, he's only 30 years old. He's a player that can play until he's at least another, I want to say, 7 to 8 years just with his ability to space the floor and to get rebounds. His game has changed overall. His game is perfect for the modern day NBA big man. And no, I do not think Kevin Love is overrated. I think he's definitely underrated. I think he's one of the most skilled big men in the league still, and I still believe he's an all-star caliber player in the right situation. It's not going to look like he's an all-star player. It's going to look like he's a little overrated playing with a bunch of young prospects and guys that's trying to figure themselves out with the Cleveland Cavaliers and guys that's basically his job on the team is just to go out and figure out their role in the NBA and kind of lose games so the Cleveland Cavaliers can get a top draft pick. Kevin Love doesn't need to be in that situation. That's why I had no problem with him taking that 4-year, $120 million deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He did that because he probably knew that he's not trying to stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Cleveland Cavaliers offered him that money. He went out and got his money, and he's probably going to get traded to a team that's going to compete. Kevin Love is a still good basketball player. Like I say, he's not overrated. He's definitely underrated because there's nothing on the court that Kevin Love can't do. He can score inside, he can score outside, and he can rebound very well. He's not really banging his body around and knocking people, off the ground and in the post anymore like he used to, but he's still a capable rebounder, and he can defend. He's an underrated defender. People like to nag on Kevin Love, say he's not really a great defender, but he's an underrated defender. He tries hard, he works hard, and that's what you need for your NBA big men that are kind of specialty players at this point in their careers, but he still gives you an effort. J.J. Redick's not a super great defender, but J.J. Redick gives you effort, and when you can give effort on the defensive side of the ball, and when you can space the floor as a big man and you can play inside, outside, you're going to have a role on an NBA team. And Kevin Love's future is not going to be with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's going to be able to show his impact on another team, I'm expecting, in the near future. So I believe that Kevin Love is definitely underrated, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is Kevin Love overrated or underrated? I'm saying he's underrated. It's your boy, My K Smith, also known as AK. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on these videos. Thank you for all your support. I'm gone, man. Peace.